Looking to take a trip in comfort across the pond, but afraid of what those dollar signs might look like? I mean, let's be clear. Flying premium and business class can be really expensive. Well, let me introduce you to what I think is Europe's best kept secret. An Italian low-cost and leisure carrier which flies to continental and intercontinental destinations named Neos Airlines. Us personally, we don't mind flying economy, but on long-haul flights, we prefer at least premium just for comfort and getting some potential sleep. Now, we've done business class, which, of course, who doesn't love? But we've also done premium on a flight like Virgin Atlantic, but found it to be tight, uncomfortable, and on our last flight, the service wasn't good. We like the comfort and space of flying premium on a Dreamliner 787 type of flight, and of course, if it's comfortable, great service, the food is good, and the cost is amazing, well, to us, ding ding ding, jackpot. Now, Neos offers right now one flight between the US and Europe, and that's from JFK Airport in New York to Milan, Italy. But let me just tell you about our experience.
Okay, so this is technically going to be our second time flying Neos Air. And let me tell you a couple of the reasons why we really like this airline and why we've come back to try it a second time. Firstly, things to know. This airline, the only flight that they have is from Milan to JFK and vice versa. It's the only flight right now that they have to the US. Now, Neos is a lot like a Norse or a Norwegian. It's that type of premium airline that you're flying. But I think the difference between Neos and a Norse and even a Norwegian is that you don't feel nickel and dimed. I don't think I felt that way so much on Norwegian, but on Norse I definitely did. Neos, though, is what we found an amazing experience. You get fast tracked, which is something you get on Norwegian. You don't get that on Norse. B, you get lounge access. Really nice lounge here in Milan, super, super nice. The one that they use at JFK is the same one that they use for Air France, just so you know. And I have to say, our last experience on Neos, the food was absolutely incredible. So we'll see if today our experience is the same. I'm hoping it's going to be. And I have to say the cost. So the cost for Neos is actually cheaper than both Norse and what Norwegian used to be. So that's something else to keep in mind, and that's why we're flying to JFK and then catching another flight home to Orlando. But just wanted you to know about this airline because I'd like to see them stick around. We so far have had an amazing experience with them, and hopefully our experience today goes the same way as before. So we shall see.
Okay, let's start with booking. The United States is on their own US version of their website. The website is a little old school, but it works. And it does show on the website other destinations for the future leaving from JFK on Neos, but as of now, their only flight is New York, JFK, to Milan, Malpensa Airport, and vice versa. They offer flights in economy starting as low as $218 one way and premium at $686 right now on their website. I'll leave the website in the description. Right now, flights are 3 times a week, back and forth. 2 checked bags are included in your rate, and your seat is included too. So definitely can't beat the price. Check-in in Malpensa, it was fairly easy, but it did take some time, and they do ask for things that should have been in their system already, such as address, phone, and email. But I do think that they are extra cautionary because of their new relationship with the US. As I said, you do get fast-tracked in security, and now let's talk about their lounge in Milan.
So So we've just arrived at the Neos Lounge here in Milan at Malpensa Airport. So let me show you what they have.
The lounge is a good size and typical Italian, with a nice spread of food. There were several kinds of sandwiches and olive focaccia bread. I had two of the Alice in Wonderland looking colored sandwiches. One was tuna and the other ham and cheese, and they were quite good. There were baked goods such as croissants, muffins, cookies, and cream-filled donuts, and yummy flavored yogurts. The blue one was coconut, and it tasted like pina colada. There was a jam and Nutella station, fruit, cereal, and juices, as well as a station of all kinds of espresso, coffees, and hot chocolate. There was also alcohol if you wanted it, but it was too early morning for us. As you board the 787 Dreamliner and get to Premium, where we were sitting, our seats were bigger, with more legroom, and not only reclined further back, but there were leg rests as well that pushed out and down to adjust for your height. We also had our own entertainment system. Neos provided you with a headset, as well as there was a blanket or pillow waiting in your seat. We were right away given a bottle of water and a little gift bag, which was so nice to receive on a premium flight considering this wasn't a first class flight.
So we just got these nice little bags from Neos. Some lip balm. A toothbrush. Shaving cream, just regular lotion, I think. Nothing to shave with, but pretty nice. Nope, that's it, but that's pretty great, so thank you so much.
Once we got going, we were offered more drinks, including alcohol, but we decided to wait until our meal.
So whatever preliminary meal they're giving us, they offered us just white wine, like white sparkling wine or juice with it, because that's what pairs best for it. And then you can have red wine later with your meal, depending on what you're ordering. But typical Italian meal where, your wine and how it's paired counts.
Our first course was some nuts and white sparkling wine. Then we received a nice warm towel to clean our hands.
So warm, nice cloth to wash your hands with. Always a plus.
Our next course was mozzarella, eggplant, tomatoes, pesto, and warm bread. Following that, we had 3 main course choices to choose from, as well as selections of wine. I chose ravioli filled with eggplant and stayed with the sparkling wine.
So for our main course, I got ravioli and it's filled with eggplant. We had eggplant also in our pre-dish that we had, and I have to say everything is so fresh, so good, and on my ravioli I got fresh Parmesan as well. Okay, we've just received dessert. It's a cheese plate. We've got some breadsticks, 3 kinds of cheeses, a few nuts, I think some caramel. And I have to say, I just got a refill on my Prosecco. This is my 3rd glass. Not that I'm a lush. I had one with dinner, and now I have another one. But they're definitely not shy with their pours. And they definitely don't skimp on their drinks. So I just had a bite of this, and I think it's fig, actually, which of course goes really well with your cheese.
We thought the cheese course was our last course, but nope, there was more.
So we've just received our 4th course. It's some kind of little tart. Not quite sure what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and
into it. I see some compost underneath it. You can see there's some jam, some type of compost in there. It might be lemon with it. It's like a lemon and jam tart. It's really good though. But again, our fourth course, so much food and so much good food.
Not exactly sure what the tart was. Yep, I was a bit buzzed at this point. It might have been lemon with a berry compote or a jam. Not sure, but we both ate the whole thing.
Yes, I confirm it's berries and lemon. Yeah.
He taught me how to fly.
So I tried out the new Relax lotion that we got. It says relax for the skin. Assuming it's just like hand cream, but Manny says it smells like Vicks. Needless to say, when I opened it, it all came flying out, so I had to share with him. So now we both smell like relaxed or Vicks. But yeah, pretty nice little gift here.
From there, the lights were dimmed and the windows tinted, a nice feature on the Dreamliners, and it was time to relax and take a nap. And then again, about 2 hours before landing, we thought we were getting a snack, quote unquote.
So I thought that we were just getting a little snack. We got a whole tray of food again. Amazing.
We were given a nice antipasta dish of meat, cheese, and eggplant, fruit, and focaccia bread. We were also offered more wine, which we turned down, but also espresso or cappuccino after. I even heard someone order a double. I mean, this is a budget carrier flight, but yet we were treated as though we were in business class just without the full bed seats. Amazing. The 8-hour flight went so fast. Not sure if it was because of all the food and amazing service, or maybe because I napped for a bit. But our experience the second time flying Neos was even better than the first. Now, I want people to know this airline, because if you look around our flight, it was completely empty. And that's because I don't believe that Neos is advertising in the US. So I want people to know about this airline because I want it to stick around the US and even expand. Like, come to Orlando, please. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment if you have flown Neos yourself. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more adventures with Holly Caputo Wanderlust. See you next time.